Ceilings and floors are generally best made with extruded splines. I usually trace the outline of a building or of an individual room using vertex snap on the top of the wall. It doesn't matter whether you trace the inside or the outside of the room, just be consistent. You can make adjustments after you trace the boundary. In this case, I might want the inner boundary, so I can go to the spline level, select that boundary, and offset it a distance equal to the wall thickness. I'll use -5 here. That goes outside. I need to undo. I'll use a positive value here, and it goes inside. Then I can delete the outer spline, and I'm left with the inner border of the wall. I'll use the extrude modifier to create the surface. Now let's say that I want to create a ceiling here. I'll rename it ceiling. Well, ideally the ceiling should only be visible from inside the room. So we should be able to look up at it, and we can. But I've found that it's best if you make it invisible from the other side. I'll go to the display panel and turn on backface cull. That will hide the back face. And I'll go back to the modify panel and uncheck one of these two options. In this case, I need to uncheck cap end so that I can see into the room through the ceiling from above. And yet, when you're in the room, it looks like the ceiling is there. Creating the floor is usually just a matter of cloning the ceiling. I'll call it floor 1. And moving it down. I'll move it down to a height of 0 and Z. And then I'll toggle these check boxes to have the floor. It's visible from above and yet not from below.